Hello, welcome back if you're coming back. Welcome if you're welcoming. Flosstube episode 34. I'm Sadie. I'm your host, also known as Sadie Rune on Twitter and Instagram. Actually, meh. I'm still drying. I recorded an entire knitting podcast. My hair still isn't dry. But the hairdryer means winter, and I'm not there yet. Not willing to concede. It's kind of overcast, so I apologize for the lighting. I'm trying to do what I can here. The reason there was no recording on Friday was because there was a giant storm on the coast. I missed it unscathed, except for a couple of power outages and a very unimpressed dog. For the most part, it was a lot of talk and no. But you see, I'm used to that because the more I've lived in America, the more I've realized that maybe it's a thing where everything is cataclysmic. It's Snowmageddon, it's Stormmageddon, it's Sleetmageddon. Unless it's a friggin' hurricane, I really don't get why people freak out as bad as they do. Or maybe it's just that they don't freak out enough in Saskatchewan. I don't know. I grew up, you get 4 feet of snow, it means you drive slower. It doesn't mean anything bad happened, it's just life. So either way, I weathered it, a couple power outages, no big deal, lots of light flickering, yada yada. Which also meant it got a little rough to get through some stitching. But I do have some fun stuff to show you. Fun stuff. Okay, so if the lights go out, it's quite easy to FFO things, apparently, for me anyway. So I did some FFOing. There's this guy. It was a Stitch Mania finish. It's on a piece of canvas, laced it up, a little bit of bias tape there, or bias ribbon, whatever. I did the Sister Stitcher. Same thing. Just so I can hang them up and enjoy them. This one is super old. I think this one is like at least 4 or 5 years old. It's a subversive cross stitch, which I love, so that one's ready to go. Hold on a sec. I do get worried that the sound is going to go out or something while I'm running programs in the background. And then this one, I finished. I finished it. And then I mounted it. It's on a wood block with some batting. And then I glued a piece of felt to the back. And you can get these little hangy things that have like teeth on them and just hammer them into the back. And that's what I'm going to do. But it's done. I did get some stars. I ended up getting some stars at Joann's just to put on there. Aren't they cute? Look at how cute that is. That's getting put up till Halloween and possibly left up afterwards because that's how we roll in this household. Sorry, I have a sneeze trapped and there. Had to respond to my mother too, who's currently working in Ottawa. Ottawa. It's not Ottawa. For work. She has traveled. So, yes, I finished something, the Halloween arches. I FFO'd 4 things. I feel like I was on a bender of wanting to get things done. I have 2 more things that I want to mount that way still, but I need different size. Like the canvas pack I bought is all the same size, and this guy's just a little too big for that. And he's pretty old. So, I mean, it's not a big deal if I wait a little bit, but I want to do that one, and I need to do the one for my brothers. And if I'm feeling nice, I might get the frame that my husband wants for the Pokemon ones and put them in there. Put the ones we have done in there into one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm crazy. That's it. I'm just crazy. I've lost my mind. Okay. You may ask why I paused. Well, I paused because moving into whips. Moving into whips. I had to find this magazine, which is what the next one's from, but I only photocopied the chart out of it. I own it. I made a working copy because I have a scanner. That is what I do. And I wanted to show you what it actually looks like, because that is what nice people do. So I had to run around and find this. Apparently I put it back with everything else. There's a cubby. There's now a cubby in this closet that is devoted to craft stitch. Cross stitch, not craft stitch. It is the Halloween Skull. It's by Alessandra Beretta of Alessandra Adelaide Needleworks. I changed all the colors except for black because I can. So there's how it will approximately look when it is done. And it is also one of my Year of Whips. I'm going to leave this down here so that if I need it again next week, I have it. But it is part of my Year of Whips. And it is also good for dark stitching October, because it is dark. So here's how far I've gotten. I've got an eye socket. Look, everyone, it's an eye socket. So the blue was yellow. The green was a darker yellow, or maybe this was the darker yellow. And there's going to be there's the orange. There's one more color. Not 100% sure. I didn't bring all my colors in here, but I've changed them to colors that my friend Tracy sent me from Germany. And it is coming out really nicely. I'm doing it on a piece of 18 count. This is not showing up. It's actually a butter yellow. It's actually very buttery. Or maybe margarine. Maybe it's not as buttery as margarine. I don't know. But it's coming out really nicely. I am really enjoying doing it. And of course, because it's for my Year of Whips challenge, it's all falling together. So this has gotten a fair bit of stitching done on it. The other thing, so I finished the Halloween arches. That took me a few days, and it got to the point where it was like, okay, usually I'll rotate out, so I do three things a week, right? So I have my weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's one thing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those kind of slide around. However, I was so hardcore on the arches because it was so close to being done that I had to do it. I had to finish it. So everything got bumped a little. And subsequently, I've only really worked on 2 things since then. And then there's this guy, which is Hocus Pocus by Prairie Schooler. It'll look something like that when it's done. But oh my, I have a story for you. Okay, so this guy's been done for a while. I fully finished this guy. I put the orange in, as you can see. And then this one I finished. And then I was like, okay, if you recall the last time you saw it on the podcast, I had this much done of the border. So I was like, okay, I'm going to finish over here and I'm going to go down. And when I'm done that thread, I will change over to something else. So I got to the corner here and it didn't line up properly. It did not, I could not figure it out. It was not lining up properly. And if we look really close, you can see where I had to unpick everything on this side because it was over by a row. Everything was off by a row, so I had to unpick the entirety of the border that I had previously done. So basically, that much. And then I put it back in because I was like, first I was going to give it a timeout, and I thought, if I give this a timeout, it's never going to come back out again because I'm going to be too mad at it. And I can't let that win because I really, really like this, and it's great for Dark October stitching with Cozy Egg and Eclectic Possessions Emily. So I just kept going. And then I got this put back in, and I wanted to get it past the top one, move everything up, and now I'm working on spells. So this one's probably going to be kept in the rotation. I'm going to switch to recording on Wednesdays now, but so now that the arches are done and I've got my skull going on, I need one more. And because it's October and it has to be Dark October stitching because that's now a rule I've made for myself, I'm not sure which one it's going to be. I may work on my Mill Hill kit, which is the Night Owl, because I feel that that is dark. And I mean, people can say, "Oh no, that's not Dark October stitching," but if I think it's dark, it's dark. That's what that's what I'm using as my my barometer. Or I'm gonna pull out the Red and the Black too again because I love that one. Oh, I love it. Friggin' love it. I'd love to work on Deer Heart, but I don't feel that that's dark enough. But the Red and the Black is like all black right now, so that seems dark enough to me that I can get away with it. And Hocus Pocus is clearly Halloween, as is the skull. Those are both clearly Dark October stitching. So that is my plan. That is my tentative plan for this next week. I really want to finish the skull because then I have one of my Year of Whips. I have 10 of them. I have one done. That would be really nice, especially since we started in October. If I could have an October finish of one of them, I would probably do a little dance. Might even record it. I've been finding some new floss tubes that I'm really enjoying, like the Petronella Stitcher. Love her. McKenna I didn't know about, and then everyone was talking about her, and now I think she's awesome. And Kay Stitches, she's also really cool. I think she's from Utah. Is she the one from Utah? My husband's family is all from Utah, so every time I see someone from Utah, I'm like, oh, where in Utah? I want to see how close they are, you know, because it's not a huge state, right? In my mind. Now, I did want to share with you some haul, and then I got the most amazing package, which I'm going to go into. So if you're not into haul or gifties or anything like that, then this is your time, and thank you for watching. If you want to see everything I've been therapizing everything I've been doing for myself, then stick around and enjoy yourselves. I went a little crazy on 1 2 3 Stitch, mostly because of so Crystal ear burned me, Crystal Fiber Artsy, and there's a whole group of Instagramians, that works, right, who are gonna start Fright Night as New Year, New Whip, whatever, either way, starting the New Year, Fright Night. Oh yeah, I'm in. So Joann's had a 4 for 99 cents or whatever coupon. Yeah. I'm missing 2 colors, but everything else I've got all the floss. I just need to bobbinate it and get it into its respective tub. You know, like one of those bobbin boxes. That's how I like to work it. Some people like flossaways. Some people like to do other things. I just like the boxes. I like stacking crap. It makes me happy. And I got the fabric. came in. It's a 25 count antique white Lugana. I'm going to do 1/1. And this piece is massive. I did get it a little extra big because I'm probably going to want to frame it professionally. So I did give myself, I think I have 3-inch borders on this, at least. Don't quote me. But it's huge. It's huge. I told the hubby, who actually sent me the Joann's email, he was like, check it out, you gotta go get your floss. Enabler. He just wants to even out the fact that he bought a bunch of Nerf guns. Yeah, that's right. Don't even. It's hysterical. So he's like, this is going to be your deployment project, isn't it? I'm like, I have so many deployment projects at this point that let's just give that over. So 25 count antique white for the Fright Night. Then I was like, well, you can't just buy one piece of fabric. That's a waste of shipping. Waste of shipping, let me tell you. So I got this piece. It's Picture This Plus 35 count in Sanguine. It's pretty true to color right there. Yeah. And this is for the Black Heart by Kathy Barrick. I totally had something in mind when I bought it, which is great. That's how you should do it if you're me. If you're not me, do whatever you want. But I was really like, I'm gonna get something specifically for this piece. So I did. 35 count. Weeks Dye Works. Weeks Dye Works? Weeks Dye Works or Picture This Plus? One or the other. Whoever does the 35 count. And then I got, I believe this is a Swag Art. 32 count Silver Moon. This is a Lugana. And I got this piece is for the Master of the Macabre. Master of the Macabre. Master of the Macabre. It's going on silver. And it's a really big piece. I don't know why I got such a big piece, but I felt like it. At least I think that's what I got this for. I may be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's why I got this. I may change my mind on this. This may have to be something else. Master of the Macabre may need something else. I don't know. And then I got this, and it was inspired by the package I received. And it's 32 count Blue Spruce by Zweigart. And it is the called for fabric of something. So, had to get them. Why the heck not? If I'm going to be ordering, I may as well order a bunch, right? At this point, I'm going to need to join the Stitch from Stash. And it's going to take me forever anyway. Because I've got a Pelican, like, I don't do a lot of smalls. And when I do smalls, I'm like, oh, I should be doing the big ones. Because I like doing big ones. I feel more accomplished when I'm done big ones, but they take longer. You'd think, but no. And then I got me a bunch of magazines because why not? So I got Cross Stitch Crazy, Cross Stitcher, and the Cross Stitch Collection. Now, this one is adorable. I actually got it for these. I really like these. Those are the ones I want to do. It came with a festive chart book. These, which I'm probably going to do up for my husband's grandma and her husband. Because I'm into, apparently that's my thing now. I'm going to make Christmas ornaments for everybody. And this vintage festive bonus chart, which is actually quite cute. If I had, like, holiday-specific stuff, see, I don't think, Halloween in my books is not holiday-specific. I know some people don't like Halloween, and some people prefer Christmas, and some people are all about doing Christmas stuff all year round. I am not about Christmas. I am about Halloween. It's just who I am. I'm bloody weird. And I got this one. And it came with this guy. Not gonna lie, this is probably 90% of why I got it. My mother has already claimed it. She's like, you're gonna do that for me, right? So I don't have a choice on that. It's getting done. It's getting done for my mom. They have these fabulous 50s ladies who I love. I could see myself doing a bunch of them. There's Be Happy. It's one way of being wise. I should do that one for my mother as well. I think she would really like that one in her house. There's a bunch of doggy ones. Then there's letters. Is this the one? I'm trying to see if this is the one with the one. The one with the one. I am not making any sense, am I? Maybe it isn't this one. No, this one just has the Let's Dance. Maybe it's this one. Oh, it is that one. Okay. Moving on to the third one. It comes with a day in Venice. It's part 2 of a chart that I will never stitch. If you want it, you can PM me. If you've already got the first one and you want the second one, but you don't want to buy the magazine, just get in touch and I'll, because I'm not going to go through the trouble of getting the first one. It's not really my thing. Okay, so I got sucked in by foxes because foxes are adorable. And it makes me think of Crystal. Crystal, you should get this magazine because look at these guys. They're totally you. And I feel you need another full coverage because one Haid isn't enough. Nor is starting the Gecko Rouge one. Now, I can see my husband stitching this one for his parents because they like to ballroom dance. They're very into that stuff, and this one is by far the best one. And that was kind of... I saw a review of this one on Anna's cross-stitching channel, and the husband really liked that one. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I should pick it up when it gets here to the U.S. because he may want to stitch it, and we're always looking for things to stitch. That is really cute. I could see making that for like Kate, my friend Kate. But I'm not into the whole Venice thing. They've got some Christmas ornaments that I might use. I think the big selling point out of this one for me was these guys, which I think would be awesome for a kitchen. And I just love the colors on them. I love the way they picked the colors. There are, what, 4 of them? There are 4 of them. And that basically sold the whole book for me. It's like, I don't even care. I don't even care. Don't even. Just put it in my hot little hands. Yes, P? Next up, I don't have permission from the person who sent this, but it totally touched me when it got here. I almost cried. And it did get here on probably the perfect day to get here. And it came with a lovely card. And it's a box full of awesomeness, and yeah. So I'm just going to show it to you because that's what we do, right? I have to say, I was very touched, and thank you very much, and it's very awesome, and I have no words. So there's this, Lavender and Lace. She's called the Peace Angel. She's also dark. She's not like 100% white. She's dark. Maybe it's the shading, but she's also a brunette. And this is why I bought the piece of Blue Spruce. See, Petrie agrees. She has to be made, and she has to be made on the called for fabric. This gorgeous piece of opalescent Lugana. This 28 count opalescent Lugana in Hurricane by Pole Stitches Designs hand-dyed fabrics. It's so gorgeous. Look at the color. And I apologize for the crinkle, kind of. But just look at the color. Like, a mermaid. A mermaid is going on that. And Heavenly Gifts. There we go. How adorable are they? They kind of look like the Mean Girls of Angels, you know, like on Wednesdays we wear pink. Or is it Thursdays? A Brooks Books Hope Angel. I've never stitched Brooks Books, so I'm really excited about this, and I love perf paper. Look at how adorable she is. I've never done Brooks Books. That's going to be so much fun. Dickens Christmas, which is a mandala style one, and you know I love me some mandalas, so that's getting done. This is an egg cozy by, I'm not going to try and pronounce the Danish design in Copenhagen, but look at that cute little rooster bird. And it has everything in it. That I'm doing soon too. I'm just going to end up doing them all in like one fell swoop. This gorgeous little Percy thing. It says keep calm and carry on. Which will be great for shopping because then I can just throw my phone and my wallet in there. Meow. It's very steampunk-esque, which is my life. Yeah? What's up? Have I been talking too long? Meow. Spirited Away Sockies. Because there's no face. How cool are they? Now I can wear them. Now I can wear them, now that I've showed them to you. These adorable postcards, which I can now put up on my wall. There's different kitties. I love that this is the girl in the blue earrings. The Choo Choo postcard. How cute are they? Excitement. Even Petrie's excited. And the Choo Choo Slim Pouch, which I can now use because I wait to use these things until I show them on the podcast. Meow. Here, would you like a box? Here's a box. Look how cute is that? It's a little Red Riding Hood cat. Which I can use for all my stitchy stuff. So thank you so much. I feel so spoiled. Come here. Come here. There. It was very touching, and I feel very spoiled, and I can't wait to do all of these things. Because that is basically what I will be doing. It's to help me with my deployment blues. Really, it's going to be a long year. 2017 is going to be a long year. We just skip 2017, go straight into 2018, I'd be happy. We're not even in 2017 yet, and I know it already. It's going to be a long year. Yeah, yeah. But so be it. I have been taking more stuff to give you a vlog again. There will be another vlog at the end of October. I think that's basically everything. I just wanted to say thank you and touch base with everyone, show you what I've been up to. Apparently attend Petrie. Petrie, are you just into being in the floss tubes? She could care less about the knitting ones. But I have a little bit of running around to do, and apparently I have a cat to attend to. So I hope everyone has a great stitchy week. I will see you again next Wednesday. I'm moving the podcast to Wednesdays, and yeah. Bye.